Hey there, and welcome. If you've ever felt that sinking feeling trying to get your team trained up and on the same page, well, you are definitely not alone. Today, we're going to break down the world of learning management systems, or LMS for short, and really make sense of how to pick the perfect one for your organization.
So let's just set the stage a little bit. In the world we live in now, keeping your employees skilled up, engaged, and actually wanting to stick around, that's a huge challenge. It's a constant moving target, and having the right tools can make all the difference.
Okay, I want you to look at this number, 77%. On its own, it's just a number, right? But it actually points to a massive shift in how companies are thinking about their people. So what's it all about? Well, according to the Global Talent Trends study, a whopping 3/4 of businesses are actively trying to make the employee experience better. Why? To keep people engaged and to stop the revolving door of high turnover. This tells you that great training isn't just a nice little perk anymore, it's a core business strategy. So, if that's the big challenge, what's the solution? Well, this is where the learning management system, the LMS, comes into play. At its heart, an LMS is like a digital headquarters for all of your company's training. It's one single place where you can manage, deliver, and keep track of every single e-learning course and all your training materials. It just streamlines the entire process.
And having everything in one spot like that, it's a real game changer. You're bringing all your learning resources together, creating one source of truth, and because of that efficiency, you're going to see a much better return on your training investment. So what are the real, tangible benefits of using an LMS for your company's training? Let's break down some of the key advantages.
An LMS brings a ton to the table. You get flexible ways to create content, solutions that work for everybody, and interactive designs that actually keep people engaged. Plus, and this is huge, you get dashboards that give you a full 360-degree view of what's going on, backed by some really powerful analytics. And that 360 view isn't just some buzzword. It's incredibly practical. A manager can just glance at a dashboard and see, okay, J. Doe is almost done with that safety course. A. Smith totally finished onboarding, but it looks like C. Jones might need a little nudge to get moving on that refresher training. It's simple, data-driven management. All right, so let's say you're convinced. You need an LMS, but where do you even begin? There are countless options out there. So let's walk through a super practical, 6-step guide to help you make the right call. Think of this as your roadmap. It's going to guide you through the whole process, from figuring out what you actually need all the way to researching the market. If you follow these steps, you'll be in a fantastic position to make a really well-informed choice. First things first, who are you training? Seriously, are they tech-savvy millennials who expect a sleek, modern app for everything? Or are they team members who might be less comfortable with new tech and just need something incredibly simple and straightforward? Knowing your audience is absolutely the most critical first step. Okay, step 2. Let's talk money. How's the budget looking? You'll typically find 2 common ways to pay for an LMS. The pay-per-user model is really flexible, especially if your team size goes up and down. On the other hand, a subscription model gives you a predictable fixed cost, which makes planning your budget way easier. You've got to figure out which one works for you. So what is your training actually made of? If you rely a lot on high-quality videos, you need an LMS that can handle that smoothly. If your courses are built around interactive quizzes and tests, you're going to need a system with really strong assessment tools. Your content pretty much dictates the tech you're going to need. In today's world, this one is completely non-negotiable. Your team has to be able to learn on the go, whether it's on a tablet or their phone. A seamless mobile experience isn't a bonus feature anymore, it is an absolute necessity.
Now it's time to make your must-have list. What features can you absolutely not live without? Do you need tools that let people learn from each other? What about really advanced grading options? Or the ability to customize the look and feel? And don't forget, how much support are you going to need from the vendor?
And once you've done all that prep work, you are finally ready to go out and research the market. But here's the cool part. You're not just browsing anymore. You're now armed with a clear checklist of what you need, so you can evaluate all your options and find that perfect fit. So as we wrap up, it's so important to remember that choosing an LMS is way more than just a tech decision. It's a strategic one that's going to have a ripple effect across your entire organization. The right LMS really does become a true partner. It's a partner that helps you hit your business goals, while at the same time supporting the growth and happiness of every single one of your employees. And that leaves us with just one final question to think about. When you look at your current tools and your goals for the future, is your training strategy really ready for what